Hello everyone, it's that your Freemast and welcome to a new Google Sketchup speed build. So it's been quite some time since the last one, but lately I just felt like starting the program again and just start building something in it again. So I decided to do that. And in the end, this building actually turned out to look really nice. I decided to, in the end, call it the Bank of Dubai because for some reason it kind of felt like something that could be built in Dubai. And I personally think Dubai is seriously quite a cool place. I really want to go there once, but I might talk about that later in this video. First, let's talk about this building. Because first I wasn't planning on actually making this something in Dubai. I was actually planning on making like a bank, but yeah, that was basically it. I just started building, and in the end I think it turned out to look quite special because for the windows I did something which I think is quite cool and I've actually never seen before, or not really in the way I did it, because it kind of looks like a bee home, kind of. If you look at the windows, I don't really know how you call it that, but you will see what I mean in a minute. First, we're just making the entrance, as you can see, nothing too special with the garden, just because this will be a bank in the end. So yeah, banks are just mainly just some formal stuff and nothing too special in the garden, so I also didn't do that. So as you can see here, I'm starting with that kind of B-shape window, which yeah, I think is something very cool, and yeah, I hope you like it. I personally think it adds a very cool modern effect to this house, to this bank actually, which I think is very cool, especially when I started to actually make windows of it, and in the end, with all the paintings on the walls, I think it really turned out to look amazing, so I'm happy with that. I decided to actually synchronize this house because yeah, a bank kind of feels like it should be synchronized. So at both sides it should be the same. So I also did that. And actually, if you try to make something like that for the second time, as you can see for the second window, it's actually pretty difficult because, yeah, you try to just make it a little bit different from the other one, but the other one was basically perfect. So then adding a change is quite difficult, but in the end, also this one turned out to look pretty nice, like the other window. So I'm happy with that. Also, I noticed in the number of views of the previous Google Sketchup videos that people actually really seem to like them. Also, very many people comment on them, so I'm very happy with that. Usually in the start they are like not watched like crazy, but in the end people really seem to like them. People leave many comments, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, that gives me even more motivation. But for this house, I just started building and it turned out to look pretty nice, and actually I wasn't even planning on making a video. I just recorded because actually I record everything I do in like things like Minecraft, The Sims 3 and Google Sketchup, in case it turns out to be something nice, and in this case that happened, so I decided to just make a little bit of a better video of it. And I think in the end it really turned out to look nice. As I said before, this my idea is that it's the Bank of Dubai. Actually, that's kind of strange maybe because in Dubai, as you probably know, there are very many high skyscrapers, and this won't be a high skyscraper. Whoa, difficult word. Anyway, I thought that would actually be something different for Dubai and something special. And of course there are very many high buildings, so I thought this building didn't have to be that high as all those others, just to be a bit more special. And also the idea behind it was that much of it is actually underground. I've not built it because that would be interior, and I prefer to not build interior because it's just very difficult or hard to make that. But I decided to actually just make a sign, which I think turned out to be very cool. If you look at it in the end of the video or when I edit, you'll see what's special about it, because I added kind of a logo of Dubai next to the bank words. So I think that is, when I added that, I really felt like it turned out to look cool. And also when I rendered the pictures of this house, this bank, I think it's really cool. So here I actually start making that that place where the logo will be, but I don't start the logo until the entire bank is finished. So as I said, I really want to go to Dubai once, because as you can probably imagine, Dubai is like heaven for people who like architecture and especially modern architecture. And I seriously think that that's like a crazy place, because if you look all those buildings that are built there and the money that goes around in architecture there is unbelievable. So I would love to actually be able to once build like something like a big skyscraper that would be placed in Dubai. That would be seriously like a dream, but I don't really expect that to happen. But you can dream, of course. But yeah, just Dubai. Yeah, it seems like such a crazy place, but in kind of a positive way. That I just want to go there once. I think it's just something special, and that's why I decided to build it, or gave it this name of Bank of Dubai. I could also have made it Bank of New York, for example, because I also want to go to New York once. But yeah, for some reason this just really felt like a Dubai building because of the quite special shape. And if you've seen some of the buildings in Dubai, you've probably seen that the shapes of all those buildings are crazy. So that's why I decided to actually also make this kind of a strange shape. As you can see here at the back side, I'm adding some shutters, which seriously you don't want to know, but it took a hell lot of a time. Seriously, I had to place all those things. Happily I could copy paste it, and then I selected them all and I wanted to like push them out, but that didn't work. So as you can see here, I start selecting them because I thought then I can actually push them all together. But then I selected them all and it turned out that I just couldn't push them all together backwards. So I had to do them all like by myself. Or no, I decided to actually just basically push down the back of the the back side, as you can see, because that's just saved me like I think 10 minutes in building. So I'm happy that I actually turned out to do that. Also in the end I make this out of wood, which I think really creates a cool effect, all that wood over there. So as you can see here, I'm just pushing and pulling all those things up, which I think turned out to look nice. So by the way, if you would like to see more of these videos, please let me know, because I really enjoy making them and I know that quite some people like to watch them. But if you have like an idea of something I can build, then that would be nice. For example, like the Bank of New York, but probably not a bank this time, but maybe like a museum or something, or like a high school, university. I don't really know, but maybe something like that. As you can see here, I'm adding all that wood color. Also, by the way, it's funny to see that very many people like comment on those Google Sketchup videos like, are you an architect or something? Well, no, I'm not, because I'm 14 years old, so I just still go to school. So no, I'm not an architect, but yeah, sometimes I want to be an architect, but actually what I want to be in my job just changes quite often. So yeah, I don't really know, but it would be nice, but yeah, I don't really know yet. As you can see here, I start actually making the garden a little bit more detailed. This is kind of a driveway, like for all the bank cars to go down to where the stuff happens in the bank. Because as I said, much of this bank is actually down in underground. Because of course that saves a lot of space in Dubai, where space is something they don't have very much, I believe. So as you can see here, I added the letters. Then I didn't actually add that cool kind of logo of the bank yet, but I will add that in a second. I just came up with that idea and I was like very happy that I had come up with it. Yes, as you can see here, I'm adding it. This is, if I pronounce it right, like the Burj Khalifa. Then this is just some random skyscrapers. This is the Burj Al Arab. It's like a 7-star hotel. Yes, 7-star. Normally the max is like 5 stars, but 7 stars is in Dubai the max, of course, because in Dubai everything is like crazy. I also added like another skyscraper, and then I made everything black just to give it a very cool effect as a logo. And I really think it turned out to be something different than what I'd actually seen already. So then I also gave it kind of a gold color, or yellow gold, because Dubai is a rich area, so everything is gold there. I mean, I'm not sure if it's true, but in Dubai, the police like drives in a Bugatti Veyron, which is like a $1 million car. if it's not more, I'm not sure, and also like in Lamborghinis. So if that's true, it's seriously like a crazy place. But yeah, that's why I decided to actually make that yeah, that sign in gold. So then I just paint some more of these areas. Then I start adding like some silhouettes just to make it look a little bit more like an architectural yeah, drawing kind of. And also I decided to add some palm trees in front of the bank. Not that one, I added another one. What was it? Well, you will see. I decided to just make it a little bit bigger and placed 4 of them. And also at the back side I placed some more. So then now we go over to the renders, which I think turn out to look very nice, just as the bank building. So please let me know what you thought of it. Did you enjoy it? Do you want to see more of these videos? But yeah, thanks for watching it and I hope to see you back later. Bye.